Signs. Welcome to Deep Heights. My name is Deborah. We're going to do a lost and found reading based around a love situation and what we can learn from that. It's always about what we can learn. And today it's about love. All right, air signs. The message that I have for you is that the eagles are coming. The eagles are coming. And right now you're feeling disempowered. You're feeling stuck. You've found yourself in a situation with someone in this battle of wits, this battle of, but it's like a battle of good and evil, you know, against ourselves and with others. And you're feeling disempowered, like they have the upper hand. And indeed they do, but it's because of a misuse of power. If we think about Gandalf, when Gandalf is on the tower after he had fought with Saruman, and he's up there, Saruman had been his teacher. He was Saruman the White, and he went into allegiance with Sauron, and he sought power. So he had power, he had great knowledge, but he misused it. And in some ways, we are afraid to really assert the power that we already have. And you're on a tower, you're up there, and they've got you stuck in your mind. But the eagles are coming because lessons are being learned for you. So what we have lost is he of the fiery sword. This is what I mean. Like you don't have your weapon to fight with, you know. You don't have your mind. You're not able to use your mind to overcome this situation with this person. And it's difficult because I feel like with them that it was all mind, this person, that there's no heart, because we have the Seven of Swords reversed with the King of Swords. I've been drawn to use the gold cards, and I know that they reflect badly and have bad lighting. It's what it is. But they have the Seven of Swords reversed here with the King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords isn't always about lying and sneaky, deceitful behavior. Sometimes it's just about sheer brilliance. And if you're in a battle of wits with someone else, it's like you have what they don't have, and that's heart, you know? And that's showing up here as the Nine of Pentacles. Kind of what you don't see about yourself. That you already have everything that you need. And you see, she has that falcon there. She has friends. You have friends. And that's why I mean that the eagles are coming. Because whatever situation that you are in and have been in, Spirit sees, they see, they know it was wrong. Whatever happened to you, this situation is you've been greatly wronged, and it has been very unjust. It's like breaking the laws of the universe. And that's what Saruman did. He broke universal laws that he had responsibility with his knowledge and what he had, and he misused it. And I feel like your person is kind of along those lines. They were very manipulative to you. And you're coming into seeing that. And what we have found here is the Singer of Courage, the Fairy Guide, and the Journeyman. And I think that this is really beautiful because here's the sword. It's like finding your courage to break free from this person. Because when the eagles come for Gandalf, he kind of jumps off the cliff. Not the cliff, but the edge of the tower, and he's gone. Because eagles are interesting. Eagle is Agila. And I think of agile, being quick and being nimble. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. You know. Don't let someone make you feel less than, ever. Because they'll twist and use your words against you and tell you that you twist and use their words against them. This is a very malicious person, very sophisticated in their power, because they have it, but they misuse it. And that's the difference. It's like this white here, and what you're finding is your purity, because Gandalf is Gandalf the Grey, and he has to go and he fights the Balrog, and he dies. I'm not trying to give you a Tolkien lesson, but you're getting one. And then he fights the Balrog, the fire. He goes into the deep, and he dies, and he's like, I was lost through ages of time. And he comes back as Gandalf the White, and you're coming back as Gandalf the White. Clarifying that, we had the Fool reversed and the Lover's card. That the Fool is here. You are moving on. You are jumping off of that cliff, right? But Spirit is catching you. The eagles are coming to catch you. So it's not like you're just going to go, making stupid, childish decisions like, fuck it, I'm just going to go. I'm going to fight you in the ways that you fight me. No, you're just like, no, I'm calling Spirit. The eagles are coming for me to help me. Because I'm just don't even want to fight with you anymore right now. You've got me locked up here in my mind. I'm not they have you, you have yourself. But the Lover's card here, this is Gemini. This is mutable air, that genius, Gemini energy is brilliant when it's working, and when it's making choices following the heart that are for good, because you're either on the good side or the bad side. That's the way it is. It's good or it's evil, and of course we had Gandalf the Grey, an in-betweener. And yes, it's important to be able to walk in between, but at this point in time for you in your relationship, you are coming out of this more powerful, not to spite anyone else, not to, go back and smite your partner or whoever, whatever type of situation. But no, just to be better for yourself. You keep on going on that journey. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Singer of Connection and Lascuna. Being very grounded. The Singer of Connection is card 6, this Gemini energy again. Strong here. And we can all learn. That's why I'm doing the signs and elements, because Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius all have something to learn from each other. And today we're going to learn from Gemini. And we're going to learn from this mutable air, this ability to not be stuck in our minds. That we must be clever. We must be quick. We must jump over the candlestick. We must be agile in our mind. Because when we replay old situations and overthink and overanalyze, we're stuck there in those loops. And we must be brave enough to start over, to start again. To connect, and connecting with Spirit, connecting with Source, being grounded and somewhat watery too, emotional here with Lascuna. She's there on this little mushroom. $39 and 6, 12, 18, the moon. Cutting through illusions. With this situation with this person. On the bottom of the deck for the Golden Rider-Waite is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands reversed. You feel so disempowered by this. But have faith when you go within yourself and you know that sometimes situations happen and people do terrible things to us, betray us, betray our trust. We put faith in them and they betray us. And instead of feeling like stuck up there in this tower that you're worthless in this darkness and you're all in the corner, no, you must get up, you must call on Spirit. And you are, and you have. The eagles are coming. I need to smell some wintergreen, sorry. My allergies have been acting up a little today. Okay. Let's see. Darkening of the light on the bottom. Wow. I wish I could make this stuff up. It would be so much more. So we have gate 36, the darkening of the light on the bottom of the deck. Crisis. You are in crisis. Wait for emotional clarity. It's coming, like the eagles. That's a higher perspective in your mind. You're feeling emotional and dark. A shift of feeling is the end of a cycle. I read in a book many years ago, and it was called The Lost Book, and I got it from the library, and I have never been able to find this book again for the life of me. But there was one passage in it that always stuck with me, and it said, it's a slow process, changing principles, and you'll never know they've changed until something that used to feel right doesn't feel that way anymore. And that's where you are. That's where you know in your heart that it's not right, that you must go on. This is like the betrayal of betrayals. You know, and indeed in Lord of the Rings, the light does darken. There's always going to be that in this world. With people, with the greater collective out there, this is where that plays out. We are in the gray here in this reality. We are walking in the gray. This is where the good and the bad meet, good and evil, black and white. We are in the gray. And the point is, the hope is that we learn. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be Gandalf the White? Or are you going to be Sauron? We already know what they've chosen. That's very clear here. Interesting. Let's get one more here. What's on the back of this card? Okay. What's it saying about that moon, this green pearl? Something about green here. Envy. The green of the heart. They hate you for your heart. And they don't even recognize it. And it's not just you that they hate. They hate the good. They hate love. Hard lesson. This is a hard lesson. You know. We've also got a Tolkien lesson today. Oh, that's funny. All right, one more, please. Okay. We have two. I won't go on and on about them, so these videos aren't, 15 minutes. On the bottom, we have holding together, which is gate 8. Contribution. Those eagles are coming together. Hold on. Holding together. Holding yourself together through this crisis. Coming to meet. Okay? Alertness. The success of any interaction is based on the absence of any preconditions. Which is interesting because in the books, the eagles are kind of standoffish, It's like, people are like, why couldn't the eagles just bring Frodo to Mordor? Because that's not the point. It's not the eagle's responsibility. I don't know. There's something in that. So we have gate 44. There's two energies, the two emperors meeting. The emperor in you and the emperor in them. Clashing, fighting. You must be alert. You can't sleep on this motherfucker, okay? Their energy, even if you aren't talking, don't let them into your energy. Caution, stand still, gate 12. The Hanged Man, which is indeed kind of like what happens with Gandalf when he has to go and fight that, the Balrog. He's like, you shall not pass. But you gotta tell them in your mind and your spirit, no, you shall not pass. Alright. Let's get an animal energy for your person. We have starfish on the bottom. Nice. Intricate, complicated, emotional. But it needs the water, and that's the thing. They're dry. Like, you take the starfish out of the water and it just dries up. They're out of their element. They're not an air sign, your partner. This person is not an air sign. Let's get an animal energy for them. I'm gonna pick one. We have the shark. Told you that they're out of their element with you. Didn't I tell you that you can't sleep on this motherfucker? Because this energy doesn't sleep. It's a hunter. They are... They're out for blood, you know? They just want to devour and rip you in pieces, and it's kind of like what's been done to you. Let's get an energy for you, please. An energy for my air sign. I'm gonna pull this card right here. The golden egg. Glad you can see that I'm pulling the cards. And we have the fox. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. This is gold. This is your soul, your spirit, your golden egg that's sacred to you. You have to protect it, and to protect it, you must be clever. You know, the fox can outsmart the shark. You know, I just feel like this, you know, in Finding Nemo, those sharks, you know, where they're like, they were have their little group and they weren't going to eat people anymore, and they have the hammerhead one. That's how I feel like your person is. Like they think that they're really clever, you know, but there's something about them that's like a hammerhead. They're just, it's almost kind of comical when you think about it, and it's like, you know this. You know, when you remove yourself and you, the eagles are coming. You are an eagle. You are the eagle. You become the eagle. Ooh, and beneath the fox is the phoenix. We have the lizard, the sun, this fire. Yeah, they're coming. You see this phoenix? This phoenix is coming down. This is like spirit from heaven. Like, no, we're not going to let this happen to my air sign. No, absolutely not. Okay. Let's get a little bit more here about your person, about their intentions. What are this person's intentions towards my air sign, please? The moon reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, Two of Discs reversed, ruin. I think that their intentions are to keep you in the dark, and have always been to keep you in the dark. The moon here reversed is a very manipulative energy, because the moon energy is very positive. You know, it's discovering the secrets about ourselves and coming through and fighting through illusions. I don't think that they can, you know. And it's like this shark energy wants to grab a hold of you as that eagle and pull you down into the deep with them and keep you down there in this darkening, drown you. It's Ten of Pentacles reversed here. It's like a tree, you know, this is like a tree. They want to. Oh, we have the Two Towers. Yeah. But you have to decide which way you're going to go. You know, they've already made their choice, and you know, we're talking about them like it's inherently them. The energies work through people, and it plays out here on a grander scale, and even a small scale in our own lives within us, and then what happens to us in the world in relationships with people, especially in love relationships. Yeah. They were always going to keep you confused, always going to keep you in the dark. There was never going to be with them this future of happiness, of happy family, happy life, happy wife, happy husband, home. No, they're always on the hunt. They're always on the hunt for something else. Opportunity controls, determines their loyalty. Opportunity determines the loyalty of this person. Let's get one more, please. One more, please. This person. Yeah, the Eon reversed. Judgment reversed. And the Princess of Swords. And this is like you right now, air sign. The Nine of Pentacles, again, you're very, very strong on your own. What you have, this is like the Minor Arcana Empress here. Energy, gain. Protect yourself. This is your golden egg. This Nine of Pentacles here is your golden egg. Yeah, the Eon reverse. This is judgment. Don't be too hard on yourself either about the decisions or why you were in a relationship with this person either to begin with, because it's here to teach you a lesson. You know, Gandalf didn't think about why was I ever a teacher, a student of Saruman? You know, who made Saruman? He had a ring, you know, as well. Gandalf had the ring, but he wore one of the rings of the elves, the three power. Interesting. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, because learn the lesson, you know, fight the good fight. You must be brave here, because I don't feel like this is quite over either. There's something, like, I just feel like this shark is like, you know, behind glass, like if they're in a tank and they see you, they want out, they want into you, right? They're still gonna want to try and attack you here. Yeah, like in this card, you know, like throwing bombs. You've got to like if you're there with them, you're talking about that Phoenix energy. Like don't become collateral damage. You know, they will destroy themselves in attempts to destroy you as well. Spiritually. Wow. Okay. Advice from my air sign, please, from the Thoth deck. The Sun reversed. The sun can blind us, you know. Don't reveal all of your cards to this person, or to anyone for that matter. Always show less than what you have. Don't let them know. I'm just looking here at the top. There's that little crab right there. Move sideways. You know, you've got to be. You've got to outwit them somehow in the spiritual realm. I don't know. This is really interesting. Excuse me, this 8 watches out. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Wands upright. You need to hold, like holding together, waiting, because it's not quite right yet. You know, hold yourself together in the darkness. We had the crisis, and the crisis is indeed being in the darkness, but within you is this golden egg. You know, your clarity is coming. The eagles are coming. Let's get one more. I want to keep repeating that, but I don't want to go in circles. Flipped over. The World, upright. Two of Swords. Moon in Libra. Balancing yourself inside, emotionally. Moon in Libra. You know, but the moon is in phases, it changes. So be careful with that, you know, but it's about having to constantly stay balanced. I want to say see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It's relevant here. This is the change. This is when you finish this cycle and close this cycle. What did I say? A shift of feeling is the end of a cycle. And that was in the darkening of the light, which is gate 36. The 9th house. Learning from the 9th house. Higher wisdom. Art. Creating yourself, because it's in the 9th house where this golden egg is created. The universe. Saturn. Lessons. And indeed, Saturn is the ring. The darkness. And even just outside here, if you have the thought deck, take a look at it. Just out here, it kind of looks like elvish. 21. We are in 2021. Interesting. Okay. So, I just won, alchemy. Synergy, bringing different types of things together. Alchemy. 8. I'm going to read this. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Being that alchemist, like Gandalf, the wizard, Mithrandir, the Grey, Gree, protecting yourself as well. Sometimes we have to walk in the darkness. We must know the darkness. You must know that. And that's what this is teaching you. When we can only meet others as deeply as we have met ourselves, right? But we can learn from someone else's choices, and we can see it and what it does to our own self. We might not know who we are, what we want, but we certainly know who the fuck we are not, and we are not a Sauron. Alchemy. The eagles are coming. Don't give up. Keep going. Learn from it. I know these cards want to speak. They wanted to. Yeah, there we go. Try to make my reading shorter, but sometimes I'm just really not able to, because I read slow and there's a lot to be said. The Tower on the bottom. See? You're in that tower. What came out? The Scythe and the Lady. That's interesting. I feel like if you're the lady, they tried to cut you out. They want to cut you down. Cut you down to size. Like, this person want to cut you the fuck down to size. Like, who do you think you are? Get back in your tower, right? And if I'm talking to a man, it's like, that's what this woman did to you. Like, no. This energy. 19, the sun, the eagle. Freedom, the eagles are coming. No, it's difficult to be up there in that tower. But use the time. Use that time. Use this time to show yourself how brave and strong that you are. That it's within. You can be in a fucking hell, and make it a heaven. And you are, because this golden egg is your heaven. You are your own heaven. William Blake, we can make a heaven of hell, or a hell out of heaven. It's choice, Heaven and a wildflower in the world and a grain of sand. Like again. That ability to see beauty, to know, to have a heart. You are poetry. Alchemy is art. It's poetic. It's truth. Letting go on the bottom. Letting go. Here with the journeyman. 15, Saturn, singer of courage. Going out into the unknown. Being white, but Gandalf, part of him had to die away. And whatever that is for you. And that's what happens in alchemy, in this alchemical process. Parts of us have to die away. My niece. It's Saturday, she's home. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pick one right here. Perception and sacred space. Interesting. The Tai Chi. How are you seeing things? You know, the white and the black. There's a little bit of black in the white. A little bit of white in the black. The gray. It's such a thin line. It's a thin line. Yeah. It's really interesting. 9, ninth house again, perception. I can see that 9 there. Sacred space. 21. Slow but steady beneath that. Interesting. 21. The world card. Sacred space. Make that hell a sacred space, that tower that you're in. You make it into a sacred space by your perception of it. You know, a friend of mine, she sent me a message and she was like, when you shift your thinking from why is this happening to me to what is it trying to teach you, everything changes. And it does. Slow but steady. Movement into balance. Hold steady. We had, holding together. Coming to meet. Stand still. Stand your ground. Don't be afraid. Have that courage because you know who's on your side. You know? And even it's like if no one is on your side, it's like at the end, Narnia, you know, for Aslan. You know. You fight the good fight. Gotta let this person go. Let them go their own way. Okay. Alright, sisters. Let's close. Ritual. Innocent here. This earthy Venus energy. Tauran energy. Growing. That sacred space again. This alchemy, this ritual, what you are doing for yourself, those moments that you take for yourself, I really feel like it's turning hell into a heaven, and what you do in that process. Interesting. I'm gonna get in the middle here. Let's get one more. One more for this ritual, please. Fertility and intellect. Yeah. Okay. This intellect and this fertility, we had innocence on the bottom of the deck. You know, what you have, what you are growing with this egg, what you are becoming is like, you're becoming an eagle, you know? Where you can fly high yourself. Leo and Virgo energy here, that lion. Hazel. The fish here, a lot of movement, growing. Make better choices in the future. You have the Lover's card there. Learn the lesson, make better choices. The eagles are coming, air sign. I hope to see you again.